Hello Minecrafters! Today I'm going to show you how to build this cherry blossom fantasy house that includes this amazing interior. Here's a list of all the materials you're going to need. Take note that the roof is textured, so you may need some more or less blocks for the roof. Before we get started, here is a layout for the build. First of all, we're going to make the stairs coming out the front of this build. We're gonna go up 3 blocks with some stone bricks and do a 3x3 like that. And then we're gonna come down at an angle and then repeat the same on this side. Then take some stone brick stairs and put them between the 2 sides like this and cover the top with more stone bricks. Then follow the rest of the outline going 2 high stone bricks the whole way around. Next, get dark oak planks and fill in this entire floor, but not putting any of the planks on top of the stone bricks. Now take stone brick stairs and place them upside down, going the whole way around the edge of this build. And when you're done, the foundation should look like this. Now we're going to lay out the cherry log pillars, starting in the front left corner. Place one there, 1 gap between, and then come over here and do the same thing. Then on the front here, place 1 in each corner and leave 2 blocks gap and 2 blocks gap, and there should be 3 block gap in the middle like that. Then on this side, we're going to place 1 there, 1 in that corner, and then a 2 block gap. Come over here, do the same with a 2 block gap, and then you should have 5 blocks in the middle. Repeat the same thing on this side as well. Then on the back, leave a 7 block gap and place a log and do the same on this side. And then you should be left with a 5 block gap in the middle. And that is the layout for the log pillars. Then place 7 stripped cherry logs on top of each one of these logs for a total of 8 blocks high. Now the build is going to look like this. Next, place 1 layer of calcite blocks the whole way around, except here by the door. Now we're going to work on the walls. Take a quartz stair and place it there, and there, and we're just going to do this section like this. Then place 3 calcite blocks on top of the quartz stair like this. Then place an upside down quartz stair along this section. Then at the door, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, place stripped cherry logs with calcite on top like that. And then we're going to fill in the rest with calcite like this. Now on this side, place 4 more cherry logs on top of these 2 pillars like this. Now come down on each side and place some quartz stairs there. And 3 calcite blocks high on either side like that. 2 upside down quartz stairs on either side. And we're going to fill in the top like this. 1 calcite block on each side like that. Then we're going to put 3 calcite blocks at an angle like that. And we're also going to fill in across right here and do the same on this side. Fill in this section here, then go up 4 blocks in the middle and 2 on each side to have the roof peak looking like this. In this corner, we're going to do the same design that we did everywhere else with stairs on the bottom and then 3 layers of calcite like this, and then upside down stairs across with 2 more layers of calcite going across to fill out the corner. Now on the end here, on both sides, we're going to put the stairs, the calcite, the upside down stairs, and the calcite, and then repeat the same thing on this side as well. Then place a calcite block there and there like that. Next, place 5 stripped cherry logs on top of each one of these. Then place a cherry plank on each side like that and an upside down cherry stair there. Then go 13 stripped cherry logs up. Now place some calcite blocks like this on each side here. And then fill in these middle gaps like this. Then go up 2 blocks on either side, and then go up 3 more blocks in the middle like that. Now repeat this exact same process on this side. Before we do the back wall here, we're going to build a chimney. So come over 2 blocks here and then come out 2 blocks and then go over 5 blocks like that. Then we're going to break these blocks that we placed earlier and place stone bricks in there like this. And raise that up to this level and fill that in like that. Then right here, we're going to go up 4 blocks on each side like this. And then back here, we're going to go up 3 blocks. Then place 3 blocks there and 2 stairs on either side like this. Come inside here and place a stair like that on each side. Go up 2 blocks and then place an upside down stair and an upside down stair with a slab like that in the middle. Then place 3 blocks across like this. Come back out to the outside here and we're going to make a pattern like this. And we're going to go up until it's the same height as these blocks here. Then take your stone bricks and we're going to make a bit of a circle here, 3 blocks around, and then we're going to do 9 more layers like this for a total of 10 blocks high. Once we reach this height, place a temporary block in the middle and upside down stone brick stairs around it. Break that temporary block and then put stone brick walls in each corner, and once again put stone brick stairs going around this. And that is the chimney all finished. Next, fill in this area with calcite blocks. Then come outside and place a quartz stair there, come up 3 blocks, and place a quartz stair there, and then 2 more blocks like that. And we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. Then in the middle here, we're going to do the same thing with the quartz stairs, 3 layers of calcite, and then upside down quartz stairs, and 2 more layers of calcite. Then on this last wall section, put calcite on each side going up to the top, and then 1 layer of calcite coming across and a calcite block like that on each side. One quick change that we're going to make on each one of these sides is come over here and break each of those calcite blocks. It's supposed to be 2 blocks instead of 3. So we'll do the same thing on this side. And that's fixed. Now we're going to roughly shape out the roof using cherry planks. Place cherry planks running along each side of this roof like this. And then on the top here, we're going to go 3 tall. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. Then do the same thing on this smaller one right here. And at the top, go 3 high. And then repeat the same thing on this last one. Once you have that done, we're going to start on the smaller roof here, and we're going to bring it out to this edge. Wherever there are planks, we are going to pull out to match here. And then do the same thing on this one. And we're just going to have it meet up with this roof. Like that. You can see how the roof is matched up here. Because of the complex texturing that we're going to do, we are trying to get a rough shape of the build done first, before we actually come in and color it later. So you will need some temporary cherry blocks, or blocks of your choice to use for this, but I do prefer cherry planks. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. And that's how the inside should look now. Now that this side is complete, we're going to do the same thing on this side, but it's pretty easy just bringing them across and matching them up. And that is the back side of the roof now done. Now we're going to make a dormer here in the front of the roof. Come over here and count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then break 5 blocks here like that. Then we're going to take 2 calcite on each side like this. Place a temporary block there, and then come up 4 stripped cherry logs like this. You can now break the temporary blocks. Put a quartz stair there and there. Break that block there, and then we're going to put trapdoors like that. And then on top of here, place 3 calcite blocks like that. Come over here and break out these blocks right here like that. And then also break out these here. Then we're gonna place cherry planks along here, 2 on the top, just like we did on the other roofs. And then we're gonna fill them in. Like that for a little window dormer. Now we're going to do the same thing on the back side here. Come over here, count 4 blocks, and then break 5 blocks. Place some calcite on each side, a temporary block here and here, stripped cherry logs going up 4 high, quartz stair here and here, put some cherry trapdoors there and there, and then some calcite on the top like that. Break out these blocks here, and then connect them via this roof. Now we're going to do the roof trim here. Starting off with this smaller roof here, come to this side here and place a nether brick stair there, and then a full block there, and then a nether brick stair there, and 1 there, and then a full block, a stair, full block, stair, full block, and then a stair, and then 2 more full blocks like that. And then repeat the same thing on this side. Once you have that done there, put a slab here that's a top slab and come over like that. Go up 1 block, up another block, and then up 1 more block, and then go down on the same side and connect it like that. And then you can come over here and place 1 there, and then another brick stair like that. Then last of all, place crimson fence gates underneath each one and have them opened up. Now at the top of this roof, place a stair facing the normal direction, and come up here and place stairs along the top like this. Then come over here to the end, place another one on top like that, and then an upside down one like that. So that is the design that you're going to get. Now I'm going to show you how to do the trim on the dormer as well. Then once you're done with that, put some open crimson fence gates underneath. Copy this same design and put it here on the back one. And there we go. Now we're going to work on a bigger side here. Place a stair right there and then a full block on top, and then we're just going to do the same thing the whole way up to the top. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Once you have that done, you can come over here to this corner and do that on either side. And then place two slabs like this. And then we're gonna go up like that and then come down the other side like that for a nice little arch. Then last of all, place open crimson gates underneath each one of these. And repeat this process on the other side. Once you have that done, we're going to break off the top layer of this cherry blossom planks. Then find the middle of the roof and place a nether brick block down in the middle. There should be 11 blocks on either side of this. Break the two nether brick blocks at the end, and then come here and place a nether brick stair like that, and nether brick stairs going across to meet the brick in the middle. Then come to the end to place a stair like that and a stair like that on each side. And that is the top roof trim done. Now we're going to finish detailing this section right here. Come over here with nether brick stairs like that on top of each pillar, and then slabs running across like that to finish it out. Then take crimson trapdoors and put them underneath each stair like that, and run crimson signs along here. Then in the corner, place a top crimson slab like that. Do the same thing on the bottom with the crimson trapdoors, but place some like that as well. And then once again, crimson signs and a top crimson slab like that. Then come on the inside here and place cherry trapdoors going up to the top like this. Place two temporary ones and then two more on the top. Break those two and then place a cherry door like that. Then place a nether brick wall there and 4 cherry wood fences on top like this. Then connect them with cherry fence gates. Connect the sides with cherry fence gates as well. And then run crimson slabs across the top like this. Then come up one more, run them across like that, and then one more to make a nice little roof. Then you can place a lantern underneath here like that. You can also take some cherry fence gates and open them like that to make a nice little door entrance. Now we're going to detail the front of the build. We come in here and put a cherry stair on each side and 2 cherry planks like that, and then cherry fences the whole way to the bottom. Then we're going to put cherry trap doors going up like that and then open them up and do the same thing on this side. Then take crimson trapdoors and put them along the bottom, and some signs like that. Put a crimson stair in the middle and 2 crimson slabs on each side and 2 crimson trapdoors like that. Then come up here and put 4 crimson trapdoors going across and 2 crimson signs between each one of those. Put crimson slabs up at the top like that and 2 crimson fence gates that are open like that. For this corner here, put nether brick slabs like that and crimson trapdoors underneath each one of those, crimson signs going along like that, and a top crimson slab. And then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Now we're going to do the large side here. Place a cherry stair there and there, a plank there, and then a cherry slab right there in the middle. Then run cherry fences down on both of these, the whole way down till they meet the calcite. Then put cherry trapdoors along each side like that and flip them up. Then we're going to put cherry fence gates in between each one of those and open those up going inward like that. Then come inside here and put cherry trapdoors the whole way down and flip them up like that. Then place a crimson trapdoor on each one of these pillars with a sign in between those two. Place a crimson stair there and a slab on each side like that. And then place crimson trapdoors there and there. Come up here and place 4 crimson trapdoors going across like that, and crimson signs in between. Then take crimson slabs and go up like that. Then in the middle, we're going to put a fence gate that's open and one on each side like that. And now we're done. Repeat that on the other side. Now we're going to fill this in with nether brick slabs. Then at the pillars, we're going to do a stair and then more slabs and then a stair and then connect it with a slab like that. Then come to the window and place 3 cherry planks like that, a stair on each side like that, and then one more plank on each side, and then a slab like that in the middle. Run the cherry fences the whole way down to the calcite like this, and then put the cherry trapdoors along the side. And then flip them up. Then we're going to put the cherry fence gates in the middle and then open them up to the inside. Come inside and put the cherry trapdoors going down and then flip them up. Now we'll put a crimson trapdoor on each pillar like this. And then connect them with the crimson signs. By the window, put a crimson sign, one on each side like this. Then place a crimson slab there and there, a stair there, and 2 more slabs like that for that shape. Place 2 gates on each side like that. Then come down to the bottom, put 2 upside down stairs, 3 slabs, and 2 trapdoors like that. And now the back is all finished. If you don't want to build the fancy gradient that I'm going to show you how to do, the outside would now be complete. But because we're using pink concrete powder, we do need to come inside here and place some blocks under here so that the powder doesn't fall down while we're texturing the roof. To start off with, the blocks we're going to need are dark oak planks, stairs, and trapdoors. We're going to do around both of the windows first, just so we can get it going. Come up to the window like this and place 5 stairs like that, and then you can put trapdoors on either side like this. Then on top of them, you can put more stairs, and then put a stair like that facing each direction. Then come up here and fill in this with dark oak like that. Put a dark oak stair there and there, put one in the middle, place one there and place one there like that, and then put dark oak trapdoors like that. And that is how we're going to trim out the windows. Do the same thing on that window over there. Before we cover up this crack up here, I'm just going to put a couple torches in here so that mobs can't spawn. Then come over here and place planks the whole way across here. And then do the same thing like this here. Now place a dark oak stair underneath every single plank like this, the whole way along on all the sides. And now the inside should look like this, with a stair underneath each one of those slabs. That way the concrete powder can't fall down. Now cover each one of these pink cherry planks with a trapdoor like this around the whole roof. And now the entire thing is covered except for your two windows. Now comes a bit of the trickier part where we're going to take these 5 colors and we're going to place them on that roof in a nice pattern. Not only will I show you this technique for this roof, but you can use this for any build that you do in the future. I always start with the darkest block of my gradient that I created. I then try to find the places on the roof that might be a little bit darker or could create some nice contrast. We are going to start by replacing these blocks right here with this amethyst block. We're just going to come the whole way down, and it doesn't have to be perfect, you can refine it later, but you get the idea that we're going for here. Once you're happy with the shape that you made with the darker block, take the second darkest block in the gradient and just go around that block and make sure that that block is only beside the block that is the second darkest. So you can see I'm taking the purple block and putting it all around the amethyst block. In survival, you will have to break the cherry blocks, but I find that texturing works best if you have a shape rather than trying to texture and shape at the same time. You can see it's already starting to look much better. Now we're going to take the third block in the gradient and we're going to just once again go around there and try to connect it. And that's why we had the block underneath, so that this wouldn't fall down. Falls down a little bit there, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just a few more pieces down here. And you can go a little bit wider. It doesn't have to be just one block wide. You can get crazy with your shapes and try to make it feel like it's flowing a little bit. And this is just where your artistic ability can come in here. Once you're happy with that, then we're going to take this last block and place it in here. And once again, sometimes you can go a little bit wider than one block. It doesn't always have to be one block next to it. The concrete powder can be a little bit of a mess sometimes, but I really liked the shade of the concrete powder with this. And then we're going to come down to the bottom here and do the same thing. So that's the texturing that we are going to do for the rest of the roof. I'm going to go into a time lapse where I completely finish the rest of the roof using the same technique. You don't have to do the exact same pattern, but you see the technique that I use of placing each block next to each other to make a great gradient. Now that the outside is done, let's come inside and make an interior. We're going to start off with some lighting in here so we can see what we're doing. Come up to this window right here and place a fence gate right in the middle. And then place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chains like that. And then we're going to place 5 fences like this. Place 1 in the middle coming down. Place a pearlescent frog light on each side like that. Then we're going to take some temporary blocks and place a hanging cherry sign into that one like that. And with hanging signs, we don't want to place it like this. We want to place it into the side of this block. That way we get this bar like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Once that's done, go ahead and place pink banners around each one of the sides here. And that's the first chandelier done. And now we're going to make the smaller one over here. Count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks and place a cherry fence like that. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down and place another cherry fence and one on each side like that. Place a pearlescent light underneath each one. And then we can do a flower pot with a cherry sapling like that. And then we're going to put a hanging cherry sign underneath like we did on the other light. Just like that. And then we're going to put pink banners around 3 sides. On each side of the door, place a large pot with a small pot inside of it, cherry sapling, and then 2 leaves on top. Then place a cherry stair and 2 cherry slabs on either side. Over here, place a dark oak trapdoor like that, and then place a lantern on the top, a small pot, and a cherry sapling there, and then you could put some candles on this one. For the large windows here, go up and place a slab like that, and then a cherry stair at the top with 2 cherry fence gates there. Then repeat the same thing at this window and this window. Then lastly, come over to this window, place a slab on each side, and then a cherry stair with a cherry fence gate that's open underneath. For the fireplace, start off by placing oak log and campfires like that. Then take a dark oak stairs and run them across like that. Come up here and break those 2 blocks there. Take your pink glazed terracotta, look at that block, and then look at that block like that for that design. And then we're going to go around it with cherry trapdoors, and then you can open them all up. And that looks like a nice pink picture frame. Then we're going to take a lantern on that side, a flower pot on that side with a cherry sapling. Then take some dark oak slabs and put them on each side of the fireplace there. And then stack 2 dark oak trapdoors like this for a total of 4 to make the backs of the chairs. Then we're going to put dark oak signs on the sides. And last of all, place some pink banners on each side like that. And you do have to crouch to place them. Then we're going to get some carpet and make a 3x3 pink carpet. Now in the middle, place some new chiseled bookshelves like this in this design here. You can pop some leaves on top as well as a pot with some saplings, and then maybe fill in the bookshelf as you want with books. Next to the bookshelf, place an upside down dark oak stair and then a cherry fence, and then a hopper on the top with a pearlescent light, and a cherry trapdoor on the top with some banners around for a nice light like that. By the window, we're going to place a large pot on each side, a small pot inside with a sapling, and 2 leaves on the top like this. Then here we're going to take a upside down stair there and there, 1 in the middle, and then a dark oak slab on each side. Then place a lantern there, and then an ender chest or whatever you want there. Now we're going to make the couch. Start with wool and make a bit of a shape like this. Then place 2 pink beds on either side like that. And put dark oak trapdoors the whole way around this for a back frame. Then in the front here, we're going to just make a nice carpet like this. That's 4 by 3. Now we're going to fill out this corner over here. Place a flower pot on each side and a small pot inside. Cherry sapling with leaves on top like that. Then come over to this wall right here. And then place a leaf there, and a leaf there like that. Then look underneath and place a hopper underneath each one of those. Then crouch and place a chain under each one of them. Place a lantern here in the middle, and then place 2 pots there with cherry saplings like that. And then do the same thing on this side. Last of all, we're going to make a table, count out 3 blocks here, and then place a block there, and then we're going to place trapdoors on all sides for a 3 by 3. Then place a dark oak slab like this in the middle of each one, then stack 2 trapdoors behind each one for a back. Then you can place a pink banner on the back of each one of those. And then we're going to place dark oak signs on the side of each chair. Then on the table, place 4 birch pressure plates, and you have to crouch to place them. Then place a cherry fence in the middle, and 4 purple candles with a flint and steel to light them. You can also put a pot there with a cherry sapling and an empty pot like that for the table to be complete. I hope this video helped you and you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.